Lord, just be yourself. If people don't like it, if you're being yourself, fuck them.
Big Los.
Hollywood Ken.
Welcome to another episode of The Noize. We normally set it up with the usual special guest, but at this point in time, y'all are used to hearing his voice here and on Back to the Classics with Brother K. Williams. So, what's going on, family? Jay Alonzo is in the building.
What's happening, everybody? Hashtag BTTC. Thursdays.
Shameless plug.
Right.
Yeah. But they know me by now, though, so it's all good.
Yeah, exactly. It's all part of the family. How's everyone's week been?
Busy.
Yeah, likewise.
Busy as shit, actually.
Yeah. It's been a little hectic.
Yeah. Went to LA over the weekend, last weekend. Rest in peace to Sharice.
Yeah, one more time for Sharice.
One more time.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And, just been catching up on some movies. I just finished Lion before y'all came through. And it's been great. More Back to Classes coming up. That's about all I got for you at this moment.
He gave out all the possible plugs. Right. I need you to understand. There's some things going on. And I'm going to take this time to let you know about it.
Also, check me out on ANKW radio show with Johnny K. Shout out to y'all in LA.
Mm-hmm. Also want to extend this out to our listeners. Happy National African American Alternative History Month, folks.
Praise Jesus.
I thought he was going to say Happy Black History.
Oh, no, you ain't heard, bro. That's done. That's done for. It's been changed, brother. We are officially in African American History Month, also known as National African American Alternative History Month.
Alternative.
Yes, because this is the time that we don't recognize those that paved the way, that pioneered the path for successful black people. We are addressing the folks that were there. In general,
who played a certain part, but not the part.
Yes, during African American Alternative History Month, we praise the white folks.
Okay,
so it's like the rest of the year.
Basically. So they finally got their month back. See, they got Trump in office. Now white people like we got our country back. Now they got their month back. So we have to make sure we are involved in the festivities and to celebrate this. Our most favorite social media outlets. And we want Twitter, yes sir.
Twitter gang.
We want to give highlights to some of the people that are celebrating African American History Month with their alternative facts of African American history. Fellas, if you will, let's shine this light. Of course, you have Mike Pence, the Vice President of the United States, and his initial tweet. As Black History Month begins, we remember when President Lincoln submitted the 13th Amendment, ending slavery to the states. That was at VP Mike Pence.
Hashtag National Freedom Day.
Hashtag National Freedom Day. So he kicked off Black History Month with, hey, y'all, guess what? It's white people's fault. We did.
You're no longer slaves, but you're not equal, though.
Just know who signed that off. Just know that for sure. So, yes, as I said, let's go into some of the most favorited tweets that are celebrating African American Alternative History Day.
Let's do it.
Today we applaud Brad Pitt. Because without him, it could have been 13, 14, or even forever years a slave. Hashtag Pence Black History. Hashtag white BHM. That comes from brother at Cam Squires on Twitter.
Bruh. You got me with the forever years of slaves. You know how many years is it forever?
Right. I say it doesn't stop.
Or, okay, today for Black History Month, we celebrate Jerry Heller, NWA's first manager. He really had an eye for young black talent.
Come on, somebody.
And that's at Matthew A. Cherry.
As hashtag Black History Month begins, we remember Elvis Presley. His music brought Big Mama Thornton's song Hound Dog national recognition.
See, that's why you got to shout out the man Elvis Presley, because there are some white people out here that are looking to make sure we excel and elevate. Pretty sure Big Mama Thornton didn't get a dime off of that.
And to this day, a lot of people don't even know that that's Big Mama Thornton's song.
But that's not what this is about. This is African American Alternative History Month, okay? Y'all need to rock with it. AAA HM. Let's get it going. Those two came from at Matthew A. Cherry.
But white people as well. Without the white bus driver telling Rosa Parks to get up, she wouldn't have been able to refuse.
Strong point.
Hashtag Pence Black History. And that's at M. Breezy.
In honor of hashtag Black History Month, we salute Paula Dean for exposing the country to the wonders of soul food cooking. Hallelujah.
Shout out to Paul.
All the Paula Deen butter on everything.
Everything. And that's coming from at Latin for Cookies. Thank you, Latin for Cookies.
Let's take this time to remember the plantation owner who pissed Harriet Tubman off enough to run away the first time.
Because she was tired of that shit.
Slavery didn't piss her
It
off.
wasn't slavery.
This motherfucker
It was whoever that man that actually had her number, that had her shackles, that pissed her off
So
enough.
she was cool up until she
Because
got
if it
him.
wasn't for him, wouldn't have been no railroad. Shout out to @JustL for short for that piece of history right there. But to be serious, folks, happy Black History Month. Hope you guys been enjoying the Black Facts that we've been dropping daily.
I do want to give a shout out to Tierra Gwynn.
Yeah.
22 years old, engineer for NASA, about to graduate MIT with a 5.0. So shout out to her.
Shout out.
Black Girl Magic.
Now, that's a good look. Especially because I know I couldn't get anywhere near NASA.
Right. Well, if you know me, I figure if none of my initial plans work out, I'm going back to school and I'm trying to work for NASA. NASA and probably being a teacher are the only two jobs that I would want where I have to work for somebody. Outside of that, no, I'm good.
And this news couldn't come at a better time because, you know, with the crazy success of Hidden Figures. And,
Yes.
You know, this being super duper inspired by that. I'm not saying that this is inspired by that, but, you know, it just the irony of it, of how a movie about a story that we really weren't taught.
No, I didn't know about it.
Right.
Absolutely. What these women endured back in these days is now paying off today.
Yeah.
Right. And
Absolutely.
I'm
At
actually,
22.
but again, shout out to Tierra Gwynn.
Yeah,
And,
shout
and,
out,
I, and I
absolutely.
appreciate movies like Hidden Figures or Hidden Fences.
Hidden
as it's
Fences,
known.
yeah.
Hidden Fences. That's all.
Who's in that?
On AAA HM. It's because of movies like that this is even getting recognition in the news, because you see how long it took to find out about those three.
Yeah.
So now seeing that as soon as it's about to happen, we know. So we definitely appreciate Hidden Figures for doing what it was supposed to do. Black excellence is up and it's going. So to continue on with this show, we often try to get away from politics, but I think I'm just going to stop saying that, because now that we have Trump in office, we will forever have content. We will forever have a topic. What's going on with y'all president?
Well, you know what? Before we even get into
That's
that,
not my president.
not my president at all. But the last time I was on this show with you guys, right? And we were still like in the middle of the election at the time. You know, they were still running. We were still getting the diss tracks between Hillary and Trump. You know, all that shit. And when we started the it was like hashtag fuck Trumpery is what we did.
Yeah, and that never took off.
And it never took off. Fucking social media. Anyway.
Hey, ready better now though. I think you can hashtag that and some stuff pops up. Not from us, from other people starting it. We just ain't popular enough, fellas.
I think that's what it is. It has
It's
to
all
be
right.
that. Even though the last episode did get some spins.
Yep, thank you.
Definitely appreciate that. But continue, Jay.
Yeah. I forgot my point that quick, but yeah, thank you guys for the listens. And back to the classics Thursdays.
Another shameless plug.
Real quick, shout out to my boy K. Williams.
What did your president do now?
So, the president of this here United States, one of the things that at least his party is doing, I'm going to speak on that first. One of the things that his party is doing is they're repealing a regulation that people with mental illness couldn't get guns. And one of the things that sparked a lot of tension with these gun policies is that we want a background check. We got to make sure your ass ain't crazy. You know what I mean? So now he's actually repealing the requirement. And people with mental illnesses can now get guns. Well, potentially get guns. I don't know how far this has gone so far.
Now, with that, I kind of want to play devil's advocate for a second.
Okay.
Because I get the objective of why that's in place. You know, so someone that's legitimately crazy cannot get a gun.
Right.
But at the same time, mental illness is not always visible.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got people who may suffer from bipolar depression that when they're on their meds, they're straight. You know what I mean? So why shouldn't, I don't want to say why shouldn't that person be able to get a gun, but I'm saying that person could potentially go get a gun and then all of a sudden be off his meds.
Exactly.
And you can't really hold nobody accountable for that because at one point he was taking his meds. You get what I'm saying? Like it's hard to, it's kind of hard to take that away when you have somebody that could have been managing their illness for years.
Right.
Now, I understand where you're playing devil's advocate with this, but I also see where you're kind of supporting the fact that they really shouldn't get rid of that requirement.
No,
because
they
for
should.
exactly that. If he was to come off of his meds, it's a problem. You seen cats do were chicks without a gun.
Right. No,
So
I feel like that should be in place.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it should be in place.
And not just for
I'm saying
bipolar depression either. I mean, sorry, with being bipolar and then depression itself.
Right.
You know, there's so many different cases of mental illness that can cause somebody to either do harm to themselves or to others.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So I feel like it should definitely be in place. Don't get me wrong with that. But I'm saying it's kind of hard with or without it to narrow it down to figure out who shouldn't get one and who should. That's all I'm saying. Because, I mean, the people that do these background checks, if you, for instance, we can use bipolar depression. Yeah, a squeaky clean record, but he's bipolar. Like, how do you narrow that down? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think they got to do a little bit better than just trying to repeal something. You know what I mean? And like you said, there's people that don't even be anything wrong with them. They do a lot worse.
Exactly.
They got to address that issue first.
Right.
Damn sure feel a lot safer knowing that some of these people with these hidden issues and, you know, some Trump-minded folks, I'm cool off of them having guns.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I said, same people done fucked some shit up before.
So you're absolutely right about that.
I'm cool off of that. Another thing that the orange one has been doing.
The orange one.
So he, for what I've been seeing, he's been calling in business tycoons or whatever to discuss some of the issues in the workforce. Okay. At least for the people that work for them. Now, this is stemming from the already established outrage that Trump told his staff that women need to dress like women when they're at the White House.
So, it's hard for me to find the proper words to even address that. Like, women should dress like women. So what were they dressing like before?
Right, exactly. Like
what were they dressing like?
They were coming in with Timbs and Scullies.
Right. No,
this has to be a direct attack on, like, lesbian women.
Has to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Has to be.
Because it's like, based on what standards were they not coming to work dressed like women? Unless they were coming to work in suits and shit.
Right. Was she coming to work dressed like Batman? Like, I don't get it.
What if this is a troll at Hillary Clinton for wearing pantsuits?
Don't nobody wear them pantsuits like Hillary wear them pantsuits.
It's like, you really want to show how much I won? Now nobody could wear the Hillary 96 collectibles. Let's do this. So during his meetings, one of the initiatives that he has set up for conversation is women in the workforce. And he has two delegates, basically, two CEO tycoons over pretty big name companies, actually, that he's discussing this issue with. One of them being Doug McMillon, who is the CEO of Walmart, and Mark Weinberg, who is the CEO of EY. And, both of them are dudes. So we about to bring in other dudes
to talk about what
women should be doing in the workforce.
Like, what do you think women should be wearing in the workplace?
I bet you one of them was like pencil skirt. I guarantee you one of them. I'm trying to see some
Well,
chicks.
if I had it my way.
Even though a lot of women, even though the last woman we had in administration actually had ass was the first lady. So I'm pretty sure if it's pencil skirts.
But wait a minute, this is Trump what if this is Trump's way of trying to get women to actually like wear like bikinis or something really skimpy to work?
He's trying to get them back in dresses.
Not even dresses, just skimpy stuff. He likes to grab them by the pussy.
Exactly.
Man, I was about to say, Kev, I would be absurd if you think Mr. Grab him by the pussy himself didn't go for, like, that skirt there needs to be a little bit shorter.
Right.
Need you to take some inches off the bottom.
This is a business.
Show a little bit more cleavage.
Exactly. Like, and the grab by the pussy area is about to take off. Now he about to walk down. It's about to look like a musical the way he's walking down the presidential hallway, just grabbing him. Just bow, bow. Oh, what a life.
That's our president, though.
No, not mine. I don't know.
Nah,
what you talking about?
I'm telling you, the Bahamas looking more and
more.
Man.
I forgot this woman's name, and I feel horrible for forgetting her name. But she's a Muslim woman that was born in New York. Mm-hmm. She's suing Trump.
Really?
Yes, for the Muslim ban, and she has, all the right to do so because this Muslim ban is against our constitutional rights.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how far you're going to get suing the, leader of the free world, but I honestly, man, I applaud her efforts just because it's bringing attention to the actual situation.
How long has
itself.
Trump officially been in office now?
About 2.5 weeks.
About 2.5 weeks now, right?
I feel like 2.5 years already.
He's doing a bang-up job.
He's going crazy.
I mean, he is batting a whole 1,000 right now.
But doesn't this make you think about where's all the shit that you were meeting with all these famous black people for?
Yeah, like that was just for sure. One thing I can say about Trump, he said he was going to do certain things, and he did that shit.
He did that shit.
So I give him credit on that, but that's going to be his demise, I think, eventually.
At the end of the day, definitely.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I was talking to I want to say he's a homie of mine, but he did vote for Trump. But he pretty civil dude. He's not one of these other racist bastards out here. But he
just voted for Trump.
He just voted for Trump. But and for me, I hate talking politics. I despise it personally because just like, hey, who are you gonna vote for? I'm like, well, who I'm voting for, you're not gonna vote for. So it kind of don't.
You realize asking people who you're gonna vote for is almost like walking up to somebody and be like, hey, bro, fuck you. It's automatically gonna start an issue no matter who you ask.
Mm-hmm. I mean, who you gonna vote for is almost synonymous to you blood or cuz. Like,
basically.
Wait, what?
Right.
But I mean, same colors.
The point I was making was with the dude. He basically told me, he supported Trump's logic in trying to make the country run more like a business. But the shit he was the shit he was spewing out, like, it's funny because you now see Trump supporters, not all, but there are now some coming out since the Women's March and all that shit. That's like, you know what, we fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
he laid out the Kool-Aid. It looked good as shit. We drunk that motherfucker. And they realized...
we still didn't know the flavor.
It's still no flavor on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And people now are starting to realize, like, yeah, your insecurities about yourself, your selfishness, all that shit, and just, you want to get Obama out the White House so bad, you took the devil himself.
Yeah.
And you think he said all these things just to get your vote. He's not going to do all these things. Bruh, Trump is literally knocking down the checklist as we go.
In the order that he, the first thing he started talking about was the wall. That was his initial campaign.
That was the first shit signed.
And then that was the first shit to start. Like, we about to raise y'all taxes. We getting this wall. I know I said Mexico was going to do it, but you know what I'm saying? And he went straight to it. Now with the Muslim ban, he's going in order of exactly how he ran his campaign. Mm-hmm. That is scary as shit.
But you know what's funny with that? People fail to realize that, like, when his whole campaign, a lot of that stuff is subjective. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? He did say what he was going to do, but it's up to you to determine or interpret how you want to.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So you could interpret it as, okay, we're going to get this wall. That's going to stop illegals from coming in. But you didn't interpret the fact that, yeah, we're going to get this wall, but you're paying for it. You know what I mean? We having a Muslim, he's just going to stop the bad Muslims, if there are any. You know what I mean? No, he's stopping all of them. So
all of them.
It's all subjective, and it's funny because, like he said, he's knocking them down.
How? Because he said he'll let the Christian people come in. Like, how are you determining that? Like, what's like, is that a test or something? Like, when you get in, what's Jesus Christ's middle name? Like, what?
It's actually Henry for those.
It's Henry. It's Jesus H. Christ. You gotta understand that.
It is?
We don't know.
Shut up. Shut up. No, man. I'm just saying, like, that's a weird thing to try to get someone to prove. Like, what is the step-by-step way of proving I am Christian? I promise.
Well, you are. Go ahead.
Think about all the motherfuckers showed up to the airport with like crosses and fucking TD Jakes on the iPod and shit. I just looking at it. Hey, praise him, right? Yeah.
So basically, are we saying that? Okay, well, obviously, if you're Muslim, you can't come in. But for people, for the Muslims that are currently in the country, is he asking them to like denounce their faith?
The ones that are here, I mean, he can't. He can't technically deport them if they were born here.
Right.
I don't think he can do that, but it stops everything else. Like, let's say you're a regional director. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean, and you're Muslim. Mm-hmm. You can't fly to travel. You got to drive everywhere you're going just to go to these different states. Let's say, for instance, at my job, if our regional director was Muslim, mm-hmm. he couldn't travel inside of the states. You know what I mean, because of this ban. It stops everything for a lot of people. I think if terrorist attacks were religion based, then we'd all be dead by now.
Long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like that truly would be the case. What's funny to me is his reason behind this is to stop terrorists. When, to my knowledge, white people in the country have done more acts of terror attacks than people outside of the country.
It's hard to ban the majority. It's nothing but white folks.
No, you're absolutely right about that, but I'm saying his reason behind it. You know what I mean?
You
got to give a better reason. If you got to give a better reason.
Obviously, he doesn't, because It's happening right now.
Well, that judge
He got put in office off of I'm going to build a wall to stop Mexico selling drugs. Like, they didn't drop drugs into the city whatsoever. Like, no, it's the Mexicans. Don't worry about what the fuck we do.
But why do they... See, I don't get why does he think a wall is going to stop drugs from coming in the country?
Why
Bro, if drugs want to come in the country, it's coming.
It's coming, right.
But, you know, the funny thing is...
I've seen American Gangster.
When it comes to this whole wall situation, it's really to prove nothing. Because... motherfuckers been stopped crossing the border years ago.
Bro, it's tunnels and
they
Olympic
come
swimmers
underground
in Mexico
now.
right now.
So basically, what you're saying is you're making it hotter for them as they come across. Basically,
But even then, bro, if you really want to think about it, if somebody wants to take the time to get drugs in the country, if you're part of a cartel, you want to take the time. There's other measures you can get in there. You might have to tax the people buying it now a little bit more because you got to take them extreme measures. Mm-hmm. Eventually, somebody gonna get tired of getting taxed. So what they gonna do? Fuck that wall. We got to get the fuck up out of here.
Think about the money they're about to throw at Americans just to get the drugs over the border. And this isn't even saying that all drugs come from over the border.
Right.
We're just going off of the logic that he's putting in place, and that's
a lot of them
all
come
our
from the
drug
White
rapists.
Yep.
A lot of it comes from the White House. But imagine...
shout out to Ronald Reagan.
Shout out to the boy.
Mm-hmm.
I can get right across the border, no issues whatsoever.
Exactly.
You're going to see so many Americans showing devotion to the Mexican cartel leaders. Like, fuck it. You going to pay me this much to do this? Cool. Let's get it going.
I also feel like if he's going to build this wall among the the border between the U.S. and Mexico, for some parts of that border, it's impossible to do that. You're talking about splitting homes in half,
right,
to actually get the whole wall through. And then, as far as maintenance and all that other shit, it's like,
well, I mean, I didn't know if you had like a different point outside of the houses, but
right. Cause I'm gonna say you pay somebody, they gonna leave.
One, they're gonna leave, and two, bro, there's plenty of gentrification going on in the country. You didn't give a fuck about a Mexican's house? He'll put a wall right through that.
But how do we know it's a Mexican's house though?
Even if it's not.
Right. You've been kicking black folks out all for the last 12 years. It's true. Trust me, they don't care. It could be a Mexican, really, it could be an American citizen, taxpayer.
I truly don't think that wall is gonna happen. Part of me, the other stuff, I can't speak too certain about, but this wall thing, I don't think that's gonna go down, bro.
We're gonna build a partial wall, so we'll just go down that way and just walk around that motherfucker. All right, no problem.
We see the Muslim ban going on right now. Mm-hmm. I don't take anything he says lightly. Everything he says he's gonna do, he started to get doing.
Yeah, but see, the difference between the other things is it's not costing Americans anything right now. It's costing Americans, don't get me wrong. Right. But I mean, they're not having to come out of the pocket. You know what I mean?
At least not
I would say these rural white folks ain't having to come out of the pocket for a Muslim ban. Right. But they will for that goddamn wall. So they already like, wait a minute, we already poor. Now we got to help you build it.
When I saw the interview with him, and the reporter asked him about, okay, so we're having this wall built. Okay, just let's skip to the bullshit. Who's actually paying for this wall? Are American taxpayers paying for this wall? No, we're gonna get the money from Mexico, but it'll be like a bag pay situation. Like so what you're saying is we're loaning you the money. We, the American people, are loaning you the money to build the wall,
and then Mexico
with the hope of getting it paid back with interest from Mexico.
And the Mexican president says since day one, nah, B. Say they going down like
fuck that.
Right. What kills me is Trump put a stop to or freeze to hiring government officials. Like that was like his day 2 in office, and then said we need more border patrol. So hire 5,000 more. Like, bro, do you not realize that those are government officials? You just contradicted your whole shit within 24 hours of each other.
So are you gonna take back
the freeze?
Or are you gonna unfreeze us so we can make this thing happen?
You imagine dude that actually took the order? He just standing there like, okay, wait, just make sure. So you want me to unfreeze the freeze and then bring people in, and then you want to like put that freeze back on, or am I doing this with the freeze?
Right, like
that's all he had to say to him after that.
Hey Joe, what did Trump say? I don't fucking know, man. I don't know.
Alternative orders.
Have y'all seen Obama's pictures, bro?
He's chilling.
He is chilling. He ain't coming back, son.
Nah,
he's not.
He's about to pull a Bush. He's about to be the second president that had nothing to do with politics afterwards.
Like
I'm talking about,
like him and Michelle. He probably, babe, could you believe this this fuck you look cuss words start coming out of nowhere.
But very proper though.
Yeah. I think Obama dropped so many F-bombs in the last 2 weeks because he couldn't really, I felt like him as the president, he kept he kept it so professional, so smooth, suave, and he was, he's a man about the people.
He couldn't unleash what
he couldn't
internally
really
was
want to say.
Right.
I thought the Key and Peele sketch of the Angry Translator is fucking.
Yeah.
I thought him bringing him in as angry translator.
It's
I think that was really him saying, like, listen, I wrote this for him.
You know what I'm saying?
Trust me, he's off of my script
I
right
think
now.
that shit was absolutely brilliant. So now that we see him, what was it, Costa Rica or some shit?
Something like that. Hat back.
Bro,
I mean,
chilling,
hat
bro.
bag, cigar. Michelle got her 2-piece on. Like, life is good for them right now. And I'm not mad at him.
I'm sorry, I done went somewhere where there ain't no cable. Like, somebody come to me, hey, did you? I don't want to hear it.
You don't need cable when you got social media. All it takes is a picture.
Bruh,
I'm
telling you, I would be so disconnected from the world. They wouldn't even got them pictures of me.
Yeah.
They'd have got people, is that President Look? No, that's not him.
That don't look like him. His hat backward. That's definitely
That's
not him.
really not President
But
Look.
yeah, he ain't coming back, bro.
Nah.
He ain't coming back. He said, I'm out.
I can only imagine that first day on vacation, Obama came through the room with his robe on playing Al Green. And he's kind of sliding through the joint and Michelle.
Bro, soon as they got on the plane to leave, soon as he sat down, like, niggas.
Woo, wait a second for so long.
Shout out to President Obama.
Yeah,
We make sure we need you. Come home.
What he say? Baby, come back.
Right. Just come through one time for the one time, President. Just one time. Man, so getting off of politics, something else shut down the world today, outside of Trump. Well, not today. Earlier this week.
It was like Friday. Get the news?
No, that wasn't Friday.
That would have been yesterday, bro.
Oh, okay, I'm tripping. Thursday.
Is that
was Wednesday.
Okay, so Wednesday. This past
It was Wednesday?
Yeah, it was Wednesday.
Dude, the week go by so damn fast.
So
bro.
fast.
The weekend go by faster.
Man, the weekend sprint by. the week go by, the weekend like on it, and it is right back to
Friday night, Monday morning.
Exactly.
What's Saturday,
Shit,
Sunday?
Friday afternoon, Monday morning. Right. There is no nighttime. You straight to it. But anyway, something else did shut down social media, and that was Beyonce announcing her and Jay-Z, Jigga Man, is pregnant with twins.
Yep. That infertilization. What is it? In vitro? That's what they call it. In vitro. That's what it is. In vitro. Yes, sir.
Yo.
I swear that's what it is, man.
First off,
You don't think Jay just did what he did?
I think he's hitting, but I don't. No, he ain't do that. You know,
he ain't making babies though.
Right. The same thing I was explaining to Los. It's easier to can kind of plan out and schedule your kid when you have the means to do so, opposed, especially when you're that big of a star.
Right.
Jay's not having a kid, so he don't care. She is. You know what I mean? It's her body. So it's easier to, if you can schedule that out and plan it around shit, opposed to a hit. You could be pregnant. You could not be. You know what I mean? You get that certainty. Right. Is what I mean.
And even off of Jay hitting, it's like,
yeah. And then on top of that,
I don't think they didn't get the schedule in time.
I don't think twins probably. You ain't never heard of, Beyonce's twin, so-and-so. No, you ain't heard of Jay-Z's twin brother, twin cousin, nothing. Where's twins coming from?
Twins running who's family.
Right. Where are they coming from?
Well, it's Beyonce, first of all.
Yeah.
Apparently, she can do all.
Congratulations.
You haven't
By all
realized.
means,
congratulations. Let's definitely set that out, too. Congratulations to the Carters, by the way. Mm-hmm. That's dope. My question is, what's going to happen with, because Blue had the life, so now she got to share it with, 2 others. And
right,
babies
so her trust fund went from about $1 billion to about $333 million.
Blue's great.
Yeah,
bro.
she's straight. She's
got
for sure straight.
A fragrance collection or a toy collection. She just signed a deal with somebody.
She's more successful than us 3.
Oh, combined.
Yeah, we'll just say that.
Shit, more than all the listeners too, low
Right.
Shit, Blue is good, but I'm just saying, when you see that attention starts to go down, it's like, nah, I don't like that. Got to put a drop on.
Yeah.
What kills me about the Beyonce thing, and shout out to the Carters, baby was a wonderful thing, but how social media goes ape shit when Beyonce took a golden shit the other day. Oh my God, what did she eat?
Get the fuck out of here! What?
You know what I'm saying?
What did she
eat? I gotta have that one time. It's like, we all have Facebooks, we all have Snapchat, we all have the social media. We have a presence on social media. So when I will often see somebody on my Facebook feed say that their cousins or whomever is pregnant, baby daddy ain't shit. Only reason why she got that baby because she a hoe. But then you get Beyonce, somebody you probably never met ever in your life, never been to a Beyonce concert. You're just a fan of the music. When she announced she's having a baby, it's like, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Women's March, Fuck all that. Beyonce's pregnant with twins. Goddamn it.
Wasn't you telling me that females was having baby showers for
Yes,
this baby?
I was just about to get to that too.
Are you serious?
No, like honestly, but it's a kicker to it. It's a twist to it. Because at first I was like, all right, now y'all going too goddamn far. Now y'all got to chill out a little bit because it's exactly how you said. She can take a golden shit. Like, man, I heard Beyonce burp the other day and had garlic on her breath. I was like, yo, that's that Olive Garden. Which one she go to? But she could do something like that and the world will stop. But yes, there is a Beyonce baby shower that's currently being put together. At first I thought it was just the usual Beehive shit. But then I started looking into it. If they decide to do it how everyone's saying they're going to do it, I don't know if they're going to secretly get behind. No, all these are going to Beyonce. But if it's set up the way that I've been hearing it's supposed to be getting set up, they're actually raising money and gifts for like inner city mothers and different mothers in the community, and they're going to send out this money. And it's going to be like a nationwide baby shower for all mothers.
But they're using Beyonce
they're using,
as
right, exactly, because they're probably looking at it like all of y'all are lucky to be pregnant while Beyonce is pregnant with twins. Right. This is the most fuck we're going to give about you for the rest of this year.
So when Beyonce announces she's having her little feeling little, that's the gospel right there. Like,
yes.
Okay.
You ain't know? Okay. Dude, I think they announced that Beyonce was pregnant, and with, I want to say 10 minutes, that's all the news feed was. I think that was the number one trend on Twitter.
Yeah, I seen it.
That was everything.
In 45 minutes, she had a 500,000 retweets.
Yeah, 45 minutes. 45 minutes.
Do you know how long to get 3 likes in this stuff?
But in 45 minutes, she had that many retweets, and within an hour, you already had a conspiracy theorist. Hold on. So if she was like this on Christmas, how she look like this in February?
Right.
Now, I kind of feel like that's all just the usual setup, the usual like, yo, okay, she Illuminati and, that's Satan's babies or some shit like that. But anytime I see people go out of their way to prove some shit like that, it makes me really wonder, like, you got to be real anti-Beehive to really go through some shit like that. No, like, look, she did this at 3:36. Where the bump at?
I mean, it's really not hard being anti-Beehive because when the Beehive strikes, them motherfuckers are deadly.
Yo, they are ruthless.
Let you say something, anything ill will about Beyonce. All right, we can take some J jabs, but Beyonce, you keep that shit to your fucking self.
They respond like that's their cousin.
Yeah,
like, what you say?
Bitch, run this thing.
And you gotta like explain that, like, I whooped ass. She had something to say about Beyonce. The fuck?
Beyonce is so crafty though, bro. So she put out that lemonade joint, right? Everybody was talking about how her and Jay and he cheated, whatever the case was.
Divorces,
but it's sold. You know what I mean? Obviously it's sold, but it really sold. Not only because it was her, but because of the message behind it.
Right.
So basically it was, I ain't worried about you. Fuck men in a sense. Pregnant with twins.
Everybody about to take they ain't shit nigga back and just be like, yo, just aim to the left. Jay said you aim to the left, you get 2. So
I'm sorry.
I know I get a little crazy. So
maybe I was just tripping.
Yo, but imagine having that kind of power through music that you can literally form someone's opinion and regulate their actions. Because I remember when that happened, everybody was talking, like, it was jokes, but it got sad when I actually started seeing it. People weren't taking back niggas for cheating on them. And I was looking like, wait, I know this ain't because of Beyonce. I know this ain't because of Beyonce.
I realized at a young age how powerful music was watching Michael Jackson.
Yep.
The way he can command a stadium. Like, he had people willing to do whatever he asked them to do. Like, he could have got a fan to really do some shit if he wanted to.
I mean, and this is somebody who can literally shoot out the stage, stand there, and just look at the crowd for 10 minutes and not say a fucking word.
And they're going bananas.
And they are going ape shit.
I was actually
passing
that up too.
out.
They said
shit,
that
like,
they've had to carry out fans from exhaustion when he turned his head. He stood there for 10 minutes and turned his head. It was like, oh God, he's moving. He ain't even get to the show yet. Right. You know how pissed off I'd be if I just spent $150 on a ticket. He turned his head. I woke up at Valley like, oh fuck that, run me back.
It ain't over. It ain't over. Take me back.
I'm cool now. I swear. Give me some water. Let's go back.
That's wild.
But you know. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you want to take it to the conspiracy level, that could be a reason why they got him up out of there. Somebody can have that much power.
They dyed him white, and it was like, nah, he got to go. For real. But you know what though, and hear me out. I'm not gonna say she's as popular or even close to that popularity, but Beyonce kind of has that kind of power now.
In a sense, yeah.
And we're for sure going to see that soon because remember when she originally announced her pregnancy, like the first when she was pregnant with Blue, and
when somebody else was pregnant with Blue. Got you.
Here they come. They hear the buzzing.
You're right. Let me chill.
Your tires gonna be slack.
You're right. Let me chill. Because I made a gay joke one time on Twitter, like I think this was before we started the show, and bruh, for like 2 days my phone was people was at me. Like I had to turn off my notification because my phone would freeze up. I'm like, yeah.
And you officially just set off the Beehive, brother.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
You know they're a mafia, my dude. Like there's the Illuminati and then there's the Beehive.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
But
I can just hear next week's show, man. My fucking computer got hacked.
Like somebody changed my name to Hollywood dickhead.
Oh my god!
I just got my Twitter from Beehive. My Twitter was hacked for about a good 3-4 days.
Now
I
just
got
now they coming.
I'm sorry,
but no. So you remember when she initially announced her pregnancy with Blue? What was it? The Grammys?
Was it the Grammys?
I think it was. No, it was the Grammys.
It was the Grammys. It was
the Grammys.
No, what?
No, it looked like the VMAs. I think
nah.
It was the VMAs actually.
Was it?
I believe
Reaching
it was.
out to the Beehive listening because I'm pretty sure if y'all saw Beyonce on the cover, y'all clicked this. Let us know in the comments which award show that was. But
it was the VMAs,
right? And we're gonna get a whole paragraph how we ain't shit. We ain't remember.
You should know that.
You should know that it's Beyonce.
She had the blue dress on, the red dress on, and she cut the
you're really off. You're really about to get attacked by her. She had on like a tuxedo looking. Anyway, getting on to the
what? So you
point
saying she wasn't dressing like a woman? Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, she pissed Trump off. Hey, but I think that's the only person that get Trump impeached.
Beyonce?
Yeah, if she came and spoke, somebody gonna be like, all right, yeah, let's get him the fuck up out of here. Let's get a whole new administration.
Beyonce, get on stage. Right. So you ain't making no more music unless we get Trump the fuck up out of here.
Somebody gonna take him out. You're gonna see Trump plugged at the first State of the Union. Bow. Like, Beyonce! But
Beehive, bitch, and run off.
Right, exactly. But to make my point that we've been dragging off like 5 minutes, she just announced her pregnancy with twins, and she's already going to be performing at the upcoming Grammys.
When are the Grammys?
They're like a week before the Oscars, aren't they?
I think so.
Usually it's like Super Bowl, Grammys.
It's this month
Oscars,
for sure.
Is it? So it's this month?
It's this month for
this
sure.
month.
Okay.
Yeah.
So imagine when she showed her belly at the first performance, the world exploded.
Right.
Like you physically saw the world go up. You know what I'm saying? Imagine how crazy it's going to be when she walks out on that stage and you know it's going to be some kind of emphasis on the stomach.
Yeah.
And everybody's already anticipating the next album because nigga Beyonce go through something, she drops fire.
Right.
That's just the order of how it is.
Hell yeah.
But imagine the reaction when she actually comes out and shows the stomach again. That's going to be the equivalent to the Michael Head turn.
I'm kind of curious about. I know she's doing Coachella later this year as well.
She is,
but
from what I've heard, they said by the time Coachella is, she should be about like due. So I don't know if she's gonna do Coachella or not.
Well, yeah, cause around the time Coachella, she should be about like 7 or 8 months.
Yeah, well, I was hearing
so
like 8 or 9,
if she's gonna perform, she's gonna.
How many months is she right now?
4 or 5 in between there, from what I heard.
She's showing
4 or 5.
So
when you find out about twins, you're about 4 or 5 months. Well, you find out what the sex is.
You're a dad. I can tell. Yeah, my nigga.
Beehive again. We know y'all listening. How far along is Beyonce? Let us know.
She's 7 months low.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Right.
Can't stand you, nigga.
I can see it on Snap right now. Hard smack and then just go off. But again, man, congratulations, dude. That's when you're rich, you can find out you're having twins. I couldn't imagine hearing It'd be cool. I couldn't imagine hearing that shit right now,
man. So twins run on my dad's side of the family, and it runs very, very good on my girl's mother's side of the family. So when we found out we're having a kid, my thing was, no fucking twins. So up until we found out what we were having, I'm sitting there like, if it's fucking twins, I'm leaving. I'm getting on the plane and I'm fucking out. Fuck this.
You leaving the whole.
You already claim to be an ain't shit dad.
You leaving the whole situation. The whole
getting on that plane and I am the fuck up out of here.
That's gonna be the most quiet plane ride. He's gonna be sitting just staring straight like I'm just left my children. But I'm out.
You should
I can't
feel
do
like
this.
shit right now.
Right, they're gonna make a movie about you somewhere down the line. You'll just pop back up. I made you, boy.
Right.
I made you.
So to find out we weren't okay, cool. But like you said, Los, if I would have found out I'm having twins, bruh.
you instantly start feeling your pocket just like, hey, what is that? I was burning.
Physically, you just start feeling physically older. We joke about being old, bruh. So you having twins? Yep, I'm about a good 35. You got the Denzel cigarette hanging out your mouth. You know what I mean? Like,
God damn it. The Denzel mustache from,
right
from the Mayweather fight. Yeah, as soon as you find out you have twins, man, you wear nothing but sweatpants from then on out. You can't wear shit else after
with
that.
no pockets.
With no pockets.
You don't need them.
They right. Everything that's supposed to go in there ain't for you no more.
Yeah.
Not even keys.
You know what?
Kids play with the keys.
I want to touch on something really quickly before I guess we move on. And shout out to all the Beyonce fans, or like the Roku. You have people out there who generally don't give a shit about Beyonce's pregnancy. Right,
and they make that shit known too.
I saw a meme earlier today. I cried when I saw it because it said, "OMG, did you hear about Beyonce is pregnant with twins?" Right, and then below it said "me," but it has the 20th Century Fox logo going, and as it's going around, it goes, "I don't give a fuck."
The creativity people are going out of their way to express how they don't give a fuck about this pregnancy is hilarious. But you know what's funny? Like, think about it. These are the only two times you get such a huge jump reaction from fans of huge artists. When Beyonce announces that she just walked down the street and found a penny, and then the world goes crazy. And then you got the other half of the world.
Oh, it was so bright.
Right. It was the cleanest penny ever. And guess what year it was? It was the year Blue was born. But on the flip side, you have people who hate on Beyonce, and then they just go the fuck off with their memes. Have you noticed it's the exact same thing with J. Cole?
Yeah.
When J. Cole went platinum with no features, this nigga was praised and he was trolled.
You're right.
Almost side by side. if people were going into I was seeing some crazy shit about Cole. It was like, what was the one with the grocery store clerk that looked like him?
Oh,
he said,
I seen that.
He said he's about to bag all these bags with no features. I was like, y'all go off way too hard.
The internet is a gift and a curse. Bro.
It is, bro.
It truly is. But you find some gems on there. Like it can really make or ruin your fucking day.
Oh yeah.
Like you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you're the butt of the joke. You either got one or two things. Either you're gonna be like, yeah, this shit is funny, or your day is fucking ruined.
Bro, we live in an age where a meme of you and your 104-year-old grandmother.
Oh, that was so fucked up, bro.
But damn, was it funny?
You couldn't help but laugh. No,
I seen the one when I first seen it. It was like, bro, check on her. She might be dead. I was like, yo, like, why are you doing this?
No.
Let him live,
The most grimy meme I saw about that was, I don't think y'all remember the episode of SpongeBob where they were selling chocolate. And
I knew you were
asked the old
going
lady,
there.
was like, where's your mother? And her mom's still alive. Why did they Photoshop that mother's head on the grandmother?
That's so wrong.
And was like, they selling chocolate.
That's so wrong. That episode is hilarious to me. Oh my God.
Bro, the internet is so evil. And can you imagine the people that are actually victims of the memes? Like, they got to see this shit every day.
Yes.
You know it's never going to go away.
Oh, right. Not only that, though, I wonder how life is for them when they go out in public.
Like, hey, you the nigga with the ancient grandmother.
Yeah. I remember the one meme with the chick who's doing the whole, like, what?
Yeah, like, I wonder...
She was trying to, like, sue people, bro, because, like, she was all over the place, bro, for various memes.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
And then they made a meme about her with that, too. They cut her out with that same look at the judges.
At
the judges' stands. Like, the fuck you mean I can't get paid for it?
Like, that's crazy.
That shit does not go away.
What's funny also, too, about the internet is later down the road, 20 years from now, our kids will be able to look, they could stumble upon some shit. Mom, this is you back when, and of course it's going to be somebody twerking, a meme of some. Imagine your grandkids finding a meme about you.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Imagine that shit, bro.
To my future grandkids, I am so sorry whatever you come across on the internet. Daddy was young, daddy was dumb. And I'm a better person today.
You just setting this up right now for when it comes back up. Like,
you ever Googled yourself?
Yeah, but you know what? When your name is Carlos Sampson, it's not much.
That's the same with me. I thought the same for myself. I Google myself, and it's somebody else with the same exact. It's funny. It's somebody else with the same exact name as me, plays basketball and everything, but he's light skinned.
So he's probably winning at life right now.
No, he's probably the same boat as me. I think the only difference is he went to college and played. I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I Googled myself, and it goes back to my MySpace page.
Ooh.
I'm like,
Wow.
Hey, man, I had to, listen, I had to really do some digging. I found a way to get rid of my Black Planet page. I looked back at that motherfucker and I was like, yo, no one said shit. Why you tell me how stupid I sounded back then? Like, I was really trying to push myself as like a grown-ass man.
Do you remember them times, like, back when MySpace was like God, right? And...
Right, it started beefs. It was in that top 8.
Oh, if you wasn't in the top 8, bro, you gotta run that fade at school Monday. I swear to God. But you remember when like they started to like add music and you could put video on there. Motherfuckers have the crazy, the background can move now and shit. I'm talking about people would put in so much time and effort to make sure that their MySpace page.
That's what it was. Damn, talking to everybody else. Your page was your job on MySpace was to make your page be
page. My page is popping because I got some codes, bro. You ain't even ready. But you know what though? You remember when Black Planet started doing all that shit?
Yeah.
That shit used to piss me off because you get on Black Planet after you do a little search, you see a little cutie pie, like, oh, okay, let me see what's going on with her. And that page takes like 30 minutes to load up.
Bruh.
She got like 30 gifts.
Bruh.
And this is dial up, bro. This
exactly. I was just about to go there.
You gotta click her page and go do something and then come back. Like,
imagine doing all shit with dial up,
skipping, right. And then it's playing and then it stopped because the only reason it stopped because it's taking forever to load.
And at that time, what, Country Girl was popping? So
don't scroll down because now you fucking up the load.
Hot in Here was popping.
Hot in Here was popping at that time.
Man.
What did you call Black Planet names or?
Mine was JS 2006.
I don't remember the mine.
I don't remember mine either, but I'm glad I got to it enough time.
I don't remember. I think I probably was on there. I was on MySpace more than anything at the time.
Well, no, my very first social media anything was Black Planet.
Yeah,
and then after that, it went to MySpace. After that, mine's kind of moved with time in the sense.
Now I got Black Planet like late, like on when Black Planet was on its way out. Yeah, that's when I got a Black Planet,
and that's when Black Planet was not popular.
Yeah, I think that's probably why I got on there. I think that's when I got on there and was like, yeah, this shit's trash.
Right after MySpace came out, it's almost like 3 days later. You can go through, you put in the search, and Black Planet, bro, they was kind of setting you up for some shit because when you put in the search, you could put in age, body type, all this other shit. Like, this is supposed to be a platform just for friends. Well, I give a fuck what her body like, but if I get the option,
I
might as well.
If I can pick a friend,
you know what I'm saying?
Pick a friend,
and you would do that search, and you just get page upon page upon page about who's online at the moment. But when MySpace came out, you got 2 pages, and it was always the same people. I'm just like, y'all ain't log out. That's all. That's
all it is.
Y'all just ain't log off. Bro, we are dating ourselves with this conversation right
now.
Hopefully people that are listening right now are around our age range so they understand, like, me too. So I will actually comment, what was y'all song on Black Planet as well? I'm trying to get as much engagement on this as possible.
We did this shit on fucking dial-up, bro.
We
didn't know what there was, bruh. Wi-Fi word itself did not exist.
We come from the era of the AOL CDs, bro. To be outside the damn.
Get off the internet so I can use the phone.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Like, who the fuck is calling me right now? Don't call until I'm done. Right. As soon as that call come through, you see your little Windows bubble, just like, damn, they ain't never gonna load because it's fucking call. What? 9 times out of 10, it was always somebody. It was always the adult that paid the bill that's calling, but you still mad?
Or was somebody call and it's literally like a 30-second conversation?
No, me and Jay was just having this conversation. Since we're already dating ourselves with this episode, you had the Nokia brick phone.
The small. Yes.
Now, did you have a plan, or were you on the phone card joints?
The phone card.
I say, so we all started off the same way. Bro, I used to get so pissed off when people would text me because I was like 15 cents to text, bro.
Yes.
I would get so pissed off. And my phone, I always set my phone up because I would go over my minutes swift, real quick. And I set my phone up to send me a text message when I just lost money. There's been times I've been laying in my bed next note, din. I look at my shit, you just lost 10 cents have been deducted for your phone call. And then another text message, din. Hey, I text back, tell what you want right now, or call me.
You better do it in one text.
Or hit me up at 9 p.m. or on Saturday.
Right. Weekends after 7.
I
even thought that 9 p.m. was bullshit too, because I remember our little Nokia brick phones. Matter of fact, when me and Los got our brick phones, like my parents were so excited to give it to us. They gave us the phone, and we each had like $5 phone cards on that. Like, that's barely a call. That's
we didn't notice at the time in our head, like, man, we about to call.
We called
Cleveland,
everybody, bro. Hey, bro, this my new celly, bro. Hit out your boy.
Text me whenever. That backfired.
Wrong.
Phone was on for
Remember
10
when they had the
goddamn
little,
minutes.
what was it? They weren't ringtones. Like, what were they called?
Composer.
I know they had composer, but the little beat, it was just the beat, the ping ping, whatever song you chose. It was just the beat though, not even like the official instrumental.
Yeah, you had to make it yourself. Remember?
You had the ones you can make yourself, but then you had the other ones that you can go buy at the little whatever store your internet plan was on.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I'm talking about? What are they called?
Oh yeah, that happened a little later though.
Nah, that's how it was at first. Composer came after when people started figuring out.
No,
it was
Composer came first. You want to know why Composer came first? And even though it's horrible because the rapper's not even around anymore, the Composer tones got big after Pop City Hustler song came out from Fast and the Furious.
You right?
No, I would challenge that because I believe that was definitely one of those ones. But I remember when Composer first came, everybody had Wankster on their phone because it was the easiest shit you could do.
No, I'm saying
Pop City Hustler came out before Wankster though.
Wankster was 03, Pop City
was
Hustler
01.
was yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, so it was Pop City Hustler. Now Wankster boosted the sales of No Key because everybody wanted that weak ass. Didn't have shit else behind it. Just I was so mad when I bought it.
No, Wankster came in 02.
Remember callback tones? You call your phone and whatever song you had was playing.
Hell yeah.
I got chewed out by my coach one time because I had 50 Cent Hustler's Ambition, but just a hook. I just got my phone too, so I'm hyped. I do this shit. He called me. I'm talking to him. Why the hell you got that song? And that boy talking about, nah, fuck you on there. I'm like, Coach, what are you talking? Like he grilling.
It's my phone.
What if you get a job interview? I'm like, bro, I'm 16.
They should expect no less from calling a 16-year-old black man right now.
Now, what about when you called somebody back in the day? And they didn't answer the phone. So when the voicemail come on, they'll play the whole fucking song before they say, hey, what up, this Reg. Go ahead and call your boy back. I'm like,
you could have did that 2 minutes ago.
You let the whole verse play? Like the whole and the hook.
Yeah. I remember that.
And the bridge.
Or remember that when you was, this Kev and...
Oh, sexy voicemail? Hell yeah. Yo, what's good? This is Julian. Hit your boy back one time. And I promise I'll get back at you. Holla.
Oh boy! Now you know with the callback tones, we used to piss me off. I did it one time, right? Old as fuck. We don't even let us get started on the party line and everything like that. But, say hello, but hello? You remember? Oh no. But you know what though? Even with I'm gonna get back to that. But with the callback tones, I did it one time and I got rid of it immediately because it pissed me off. Because you realize when they fuck up, when they drop the ball, it go from Hustler's Ambition to like I don't want this shit. Like hey bro, when I called some Bach or something like that was playing, what was? Nah, I ain't supposed to be Bach. What you mean?
Or you got to do it. Wow. Or when you were doing your voicemail, you got to say it exactly right. Your voicemail take 5 takes just to get it right.
You always know when somebody's you always know when somebody's doing the voicemail because you just keep hearing that same part of the song replaying. Like he keep fucking up. He ain't focused. That's where he's fucking up at. But back to what you were saying. Remember before the party line though, and this is going all the way back. Obviously, niggas was on AIM like, hey yo, bruh. ASL was good.
Listen, bruh. Niggas was on AIM so heavy you don't even give out your phone number. Like yo,
right? Just AIM
me real quick. I got the BlackBerry. You feel me? It was good.
AIM me, you know what I'm saying? Like back when AOL chats was popping like that, bruh. What you mean?
You get on them little and you know you in the wrong group because your ass too young to be. We still getting that. Hey yo. Age, sex, and location. Mm-hmm. And motherfuckers start hitting you with the most random shit.
Soon as you said age, sex, and location, I'm like, exactly. I remember that shit.
People used to just say ASL.
Age, sex, and location.
Oh my god! All right, so to kind of let's get back current because now I feel old. My back immediately hurts after having that conversation.
Oh my god!
As y'all are hearing this, it is Super Bowl Sunday. It is the day of the big game. We are recording this the day before so we can have this prediction conversation so you know no one tried to jump shift. So I'm going to start off with my co-host, good sir, Hollywood Kev.
Yes, sir.
Who do you think going to win?
I think the Patriots are going to win.
Why is that?
For two things. Number one, because I'm biased. I'm a Saints fan, so I do not like the Falcons.
Okay.
But I give respect when it's due. They've had a hell of a season.
Yeah, they played their ass off this season.
But I have to give it to experience and fucking Tom Brady.
Yeah, he's
I mean, at the end of the day, he's fucking Tom Brady. That's the person you want the ball in hands when you got 2 minutes left and you need a touchdown. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I'm going more so with experience. And I think, not by a large margin, but I just think the Patriots are the better team.
Jay?
I don't have an actual football team. I do follow the Seahawks pretty heavy, but I wouldn't say I'm like a fan of the team. But
they got some dope colors.
They got some great colors, though. I would say if I were to call it for any team, I would like to see the Falcons win because I always root for the underdog. But
aren't they the favorite right now, though?
They were the favorite.
They were the favorite. Now it's for sure a Patriot. Now the thing with Patriots is, I think it's deeper than being just a fan of the team. I've always thought with Tom Brady being such a Trump supporter. I think
America gonna make sure
they're gonna win that mug. So you know how they said when Beyonce had the Super Bowl halftime show and her shit was so electrifying, it damn near it killed all the lights.
Yeah,
giving them time to rework the plays and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's gonna shock me. So let's just say, remember like Deflategate and all that shit. Mm-hmm. Nothing's gonna shock me if a bad call, something technical goes down to where we will see Tom Brady and the Patriots.
But at this point, you kind of can expect something technical to happen. You know what I mean? You not necessarily saying that's their MO, but people are going to be looking for it, I should say.
Right.
You know what I mean? Every little thing is going to be put under a microscope now.
Right.
I think there's already memes about Tom Brady Super Bowl wins.
Yeah.
And how he got them. If I'm putting in a ticket, I'm being realistic, and I'm gonna say that it's gonna be the Patriots.
See, if I put in a ticket, I ain't even picking the team. I'm picking the over.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna take the over.
That's it.
Right, but if I'm going for a big money win, then I probably would end up catching the Patriots, even though they beat my Steelers to get there,
which should have expected.
And we had a hell of a season too.
I'm not saying that. I honestly figured. I told myself if you guys would have beat the Patriots, you guys are winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that was already in my head.
But
I think you guys played that game injured.
Yeah, we all were.
So I expected you guys to lose.
I would say hurt. We were fatigued for sure.
Well, yeah,
we were definitely out of it because nigga that kick win game we had prior. Yeah, that game took everything out of us. But anyway, I would put my money on New England. I would love to see Atlanta, come up with the underdog win, but it's just like you said, it's Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And whether he is just going to be the greatest quarterback in the league right now or make America great again somehow takes effect in the game, I don't see him not walking away with another Super Bowl ring.
Yeah. Hey, Matt Ryan got the MVP. Shout out to him.
Right. If I say you're not walking away empty, well, at least Matt Ryan ain't walking away empty-handed.
True.
So he's still going to have his head up at the end of the day like, well, shit, I still had a stellar season. I got some shit to take care of.
I did my job.
I did my job, and the world agrees. But yeah, those are the picks. We have to stand by it and guarantee it.
Are we looking forward to Lady Gaga's halftime performance?
No, I wish the petition would have worked and we could have got Migos, and I don't even like Migos.
They may still be there. I've been seeing some rumors.
I don't know. I just don't think Lady Gaga. I'm not saying she's not a great performer, but I don't want to see that shit.
I feel like in this day and age, we've earned some really dope halftime shows. Mm-hmm. Like Bruno Mars was dope.
He would have been a great halftime show this year.
Bruno Mars was so dope. Beyonce was dope. Was it like? I'm not gonna say Black Eyed Peas. Fuck them. But
whoa, why fuck the Black Eyed Peas?
Because fuck them, that's why.
All right.
No explanation needed.
The BEP Hive going to be at you now. Or no, if it's B in the Beehive, what would the Black Eyed Peas? Like the Black Eyed Peas Bowl about to come at you.
The whole bowl.
The whole bowl.
I don't even think the whole bowl supports them as a whole anyway.
Pretty sure they do.
Yeah, if you say so. But what about Super Bowl trailers? Which is something that, a lot of people watch Super Bowl for that reason.
I haven't seen any trailers just yet because I want that element of surprise. I didn't want to kind of spoil a little bit for myself.
I know a few that will for sure come out.
Yeah, I do know it's a couple movies. I'm interested to see The Rock's movies. I follow him, so I'm interested to see his and a couple of other ones. But I just hope it's better than last year. Last year's movies or commercials.
The ads, the ads period was
trash.
Horrible.
True. I mean, it's been a good while since we got like trailers for movies, ad commercials that were just energy was up. Like you had a fun time for those 3-4 hours you're watching Super Bowl. I remember the year when Doritos had a crazy.
I was just about to say that. That was the year we were all at Haley's house, and we watched the Super Bowl. Those commercials were dope.
Yeah, like
I think the best Super Bowl ads was I want to say that was 2007. The dude he threw like a snow globe through the Doritos vending machine, and he said, "I wish for a free Dorito." And he threw it and broke the machine. And then the dude said, "I want more days off" or something like that. He threw it at his boss's nuts. I think those commercials, I think that was 2007 if I remember correctly, but those probably the best commercials. I haven't seen the top since then. And that's horrible that motherfuckers are more excited for the ads than they are at Lady Gaga's performance.
I love the Doritos commercial when the dude comes over to the house to pick up the mom.
Oh yeah,
the little boy. He's eating Doritos. He's like, he comes, "Hey, what you got, the little man?" Takes one. Little boy smacks shit out of his hand, bro. Real big. He goes, "Don't touch my mama. Don't touch my Dorito."
No, he established what the rules were early. 2 things.
Right.
Don't touch my
we ain't
mama.
having none of that shit over here, son.
And then he gave him this eye, like, "Hey, you might not want to fuck with his moms. Like, you might want to listen to little man." Kev, brother, where can they find you?
I'm gonna let the guests do it. Jay, where can they find
Are we
you?
done already?
Yeah, bro.
God damn. I'm sitting here getting all nice and comfortable and shit. And
They won't listen if it goes too far, unfortunately.
well, okay. Well, thanks for having me on. Love coming through, hanging out with y'all. Los was on the show not so long ago. Kev, you gotta get on the show soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Okay. Shout out to Lex and Truth from Like Water for Chocolate. Shout out to my partner in crime, Kay Williams, for Back to the Classics. Shout out to Los. Shout out to Kev. You can find me on all the social medias at I am J Alonzo. You talk to me, I'll talk back. Back to the Classics. Thursdays, last plug.
That was a mouthful.
Right.
Was it?
I just asked to tell where they can find you.
That was a mouthful.
He was like, "Let me tell you something, bitch. You motherfucker." Kev.
Find me at _Hollywood Kev on Twitter. I may or may not add you. Shit been really iffy on my Twitter, man.
Told you.
Shit been really
Pissing on
iffy.
the wrong people.
Right, yeah. I'm also on Facebook, too. Y'all can add me there.
And then really you came at Sesame Street, so that's almost
Hey,
like...
no. Fuck Sesame Street. Sesame Street, you can eat a whole... Yeah, Lowe's, where can they find you?
All right, bro.
Why they gotta cut to me?
Man. You
I don't know.
just run back and back, man.
I don't want no problems in the streets.
No,
man.
I'm saying they can just... You see, you fussed at me talking about Sesame Street.
At Big Los UTC on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook as well. Make sure y'all follow the Beat Network page at Beat Network 1 on Twitter, /Beat Network 1 on Facebook. Again, all the questions that I asked during the show, please answer in the comments. I really enjoy engaging the listeners. We definitely appreciate you guys for listening. We appreciate having Jay Alonzo in the building.
Yeah.
I feel like we made a dream come true tonight.
Yes.
And
yes. I felt like I was
making
left
dreams
in the dirt.
come true in Black History.
Exactly. During this Alternative History Month, you make sure y'all celebrate. Jay Alonzo, we appreciate you coming through, good
Thank you,
brother.
sir.
And as always, it's Big Los.
Hollywood Kev.
It's the Noize.